experience for millions of Americans.
It's really all about, Tesla and scale.
Okay, guys, I just upgraded my player. Guys, my mom had helped me get PC, right? Just look. Y'all shout out to my mom right here. Shout out to my mom right here. Just shout out.
Family was a cancer survivor and part of the Wish program. But his wish wasn't about him alone. Instead, he wanted to provide.
No, they're not supposed to say no. 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 Shut up.
Bunch of cleaning products, ear savers for their masks, just a bunch of stuff to help them throughout their
His wife was still green. His wife was still green, my love.
And so you were the reason that my father has touched my heart in a way that probably nothing else will.
And those kids were delivered to food hospitals in Mexico and St. Louis. Whichever place where we go, the latest information surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic. You can get updates in real time on our website. They split coronavirus. You'll find that under the news tab.
First Hunting Limited, sponsoring my Pensacola State Company.
Well, looks like we have a stream of beautiful days ahead.
Yeah, we sure do, Sue. I mean, we saw a little rain yesterday, nothing severe, which was good. And we've got just a dry weather pattern that's going to be holding in place for the area. And we've been discussing the beaches. I want to show you this view here. That's our Hardee's Beach camp. Littleton, Pensacola Beach is where it is now. The road to the Pensacola Beach and the Hardee's will still be closed. So the Gulf Islands National Seashore areas like Fort Pickens and those spots will not be opened up tomorrow. So, that includes areas like Opal Beach and Johnson Beach. Those areas still closed. But, they are opening up the beaches here. It's different for each county, so check out our website for more details if you're planning to hit a particular spot or if you are heading there. So our water safety chief from Pensacola Beach, Dave Greenwood, says that the surf will be generally cool tomorrow, and they do expect to be flying green flags. Some of the beaches may be flying
Stupid idiot.
as is always the case, but the weather will be dry. I mean, that is weather. The rainy weather has moved on, and it's going to be gone for a while. No chance for really any rain in the area. All right, as we look at temperatures, we've got temps in the 70s right now. The temps will slowly rise as we head into the weekend, so we will see a little...
Hit the rebound, you stupid idiot. Stop.
Into the 50s.
The path forward for sports. How leagues are trying to make things work.
It's best we stay apart for a bit, but you're not alone. We're funding your coverage of their personal auto premiums. Learn more at libertymutual.com/COVID-19. I'm Greg, I'm 68 years old. I do motivational speaking in addition to the substitute teaching. I honestly feel that that's my calling to give back to younger people. I think most adults will start realizing that they don't recall things as quick as they used to, or they don't remember things as vividly as they once did. I've been taking Prevagen for about 3 years now. People say to me periodically, man, you got a memory like an elephant. It's really helped me tremendously. Prevagen, healthier brain, better life.
Yes, the first word to any adventure. But when allergies and congestion strike, take Allegra D, a non-drowsy antihistamine plus a powerful decongestant. So you can always say yes to putting your true colors on display. Say yes to Allegra D.
Nursing homes in our area cost about $8,000. Medicaid rules about what assets you can and cannot keep.
Post it. My job.
For more information about the Medicaid rules and the rules.
Post it. Post it. Man, rock job. Man, hip hop. Post it. Alright, next chop. If next time saying man bottom. Post it. Everybody get it. Post it. Everybody gets chopped. I'm stupid, but alright. Inno, puto, quinta, suto, junta, puta, punta, stupid. I can be sure for the air. Uno, chicle.
At Barnes to Go, you can go anywhere you want. You can go by the piece or room by beautiful room. Go with 60-month interest-free financing and no minimum purchase. And free door-to-door delivery. Make the most of your space. Style, go savings, go safely. Rooms to go. Let's go.
Traffic Watch is
Don't
sponsored
kick
by
him.
Anderson
Put
Super.
on the floor, girl. Feet go on the floor. Kalani, stop.
Take a look at the exploring and also Pensacola Beach on the first day of reopening. Thanks to the world of sports grappling with what the path forward will look like. YBC's Alex Stone looks at the leagues that trying to get back on their feet, while others are calling for cancellations.
With at least parts of their seasons canceled or put on hold, some sports leagues are trying to figure out how to make things work. NASCAR announcing its season will resume May 17th with 7 races in 10 days, including 4 in the Elite Cup Series. Major League Baseball is reportedly weighing options for restarting one of those, playing an empty stadium.
Come on and sit down. Stop hitting that boy, girl.
This happened in 2015.
Get up there and sit down.
Faced off against the Chicago White Sox due to rioting. Another idea that received early attention was having games played at the various spring training stadiums in Arizona. Yankees manager
Post it.
about a return, telling ESPN
It's been good. I feel like guys are in a good spot. Post it. When we do get that charge going, I feel like that guys got some pretty good stuff to be ready to go.
The NBA means an uniform ownership targeting no later than May 8th to allow limited individual workouts in cities not subject to government restrictions. The goal is to promote safe and controlled environments for players to play. The Los Angeles Lakers are currently petitioning the mayor's office to open up its training center. No son of LeBron James tweeting the report saying the NBA season was canceled. He is simply not true. But not only is it good news, the fans can stand joining with the
Oh my God, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, y'all. Bro, stupid teammates. We're trying to fix it, dude.
Of course, that's moving away from us, and that's going to be kind of taking shape and settling in with this area. I think it's right here, and it's going to be just kind of blue, and that means a dry weather and nice fine conditions here across the northern Gulf Coast.
Oh, JJ. Bro, JJ, bro. Oh my God, bro. Bro, JJ. Oh my God. Bro, hello? JJ. Bro, I got some BC, right, bro? I got 900. I mean, not 900. I mean, I got $10, right? And bro, that could like 35,000K, right? Bro, I swear to God, I have my bro, like all my dribble up, bro. It's all the way up, bro. My shooting's all the way up, bro. I'm goated. So goated right now.
It's going to be nice.
I'm good on fortnite. I don't play it no more. I wouldn't play right now. I'm thinking about my YBC so.
Across the area, and then it gets a little bit warmer here into the weekend. All right, here's the view.
I'm playing with my friend.
Fino Island Resort. A little bit of surf there. It's going to be calmer tomorrow than what we're seeing today. There's an area.
nasty.
Down that road, you cannot actually pass all the way to North Beach, so that's closed. The Gulf Islands National Seashore area is closed, and in the other direction toward Fort Pickens, that area is going to be closed as well.
Post it.
Trying to chop. See some more cars in the road, and certainly people in the sand. Curious, yeah, we'll see how that takes shape tomorrow. So they say they're going to be flying green flags, at least at Pensacola Beach. So beaches will be flying a yellow flag. There you might see that. So it's generally going to be safe for swimming. The temperature is in the 70s. Gulf seas tomorrow are going to be coming down a bit as well. Our Seatow Marine forecast shows seas tomorrow should run at about 1 to 2. It's been a little bit rougher here over the last couple of days, but it is going to be settling down. All right, let's take a view down there. Here's the camera view. It's been a ghost town. It's been quiet down there lately.
Bro, get the read.
Beach Cam Hilton at Pensacola Beach is where we keep that camera. So our look ahead shows cool weather overnight, and again, Friday night and Saturday morning, a nice little cool down, but the temperature is starting to pick up a little bit into the weekend. You know, we're going to be running up into the 80s here as we head into next week as well, and that's a dry forecast with a lot of sunshine. We may see a few scattered clouds in there, but we really don't have any chance for rain as we head through this weekend and really through next week.
Bro, you're not jumping, bro. Get the read.
Alan, thank you. Leave it to Disney to lift the spirits of Americans during these times, these tough times with the pandemic. It's introducing new non-medical face masks with some of the most popular Disney characters for the kids. The characters include Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Anna and Elsa, Woody and Buzz Lightyear, and a whole lot more. They cost $19.99 for a 4-pack, available for pre-sale on shopdisney.com. Disney is donating all profits from U.S. mask sales up to $1 million to nonprofit group MedShare until September 30th. Disney is also donating 1 million of the masks to underserved and vulnerable communities across the country. Chick-fil-A has a new meal kit for customers to buy.
Oh my God, would they do that?
It's a chicken Parmesan kit for 2, costing $14.99. The meal can be delivered or ordered at the drive-thru. The kit includes 2 breaded fillets, marinara sauce, cheese, and a side of creamy garlic and lemon pasta. Customers can swap out the breaded fillets for grilled or spicy chicken. Whatever suits your palate. Chick-fil-A will start selling its sealed product at locations nationwide as soon as May 4th. Still ahead, combating the spread of COVID-19, how contact tracing is playing a key role.
This portion of Channel 3 News is sponsored by Sandy's Sensing Automotive.
I'm Sandy Sansing. Shut down.
Posted in front of the top, selling dope till the sun come down. Take a fuck, nigga, right off the map. When I hit him with this whole 100 round. Young jock in the club with my Glock. You wanna play it, then this bitch going down. We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in the lounge. Walk him down, 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 walk him down. Walk down on him in Balenciaga room. My gun slime a nigga out just like an anaconda. You go against me, then you fuck just like a used car. I roll him up and then I smoke him like some good guns. I ain't still doing drive-bys, but I wanna walk them. If I can't find them, you know I'm gonna stalk them. House and tape up on the scene, I had the white talk. Running from my gun, but my bullets had to hold. Posted in front of the top, selling dope till the sun come down. Take a fuck, nigga, right off the map. When I hit him with this whole 100 round. Young jock in the club with my Glock. You wanna play it, then this bitch going down. We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in the lounge. Walk him down, walk him down, walk him down. get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in a lounge. Walk him down, 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 walk him down.
Oh my god, they give them more coin. Why the following?
Today's health minute. Contact tracing tracks down anyone who might have been infected. A person who was recently diagnosed with
Oh my god. Kid do not know how to freaking pass the ball.
Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say posted to help them recharge everything.
Posted in front of the top, selling dope till the sun comes down. Take a fuck, nigga, right off the map, when I hit him. You wanna play it, then this bitch going down. We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in a lounge. Walk him down, 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 walk him down. All that on him in Balenciaga on. My blood slime and nigga out just like a anaconda. Selling dope till the sun comes down. Take a fuck, nigga, right off the map.
Especially for as several states take that next step, our workers be protected. Plus, the new treatment folks with so much at stake tonight. Turn to ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
No matter what pops up during your day, Ascension makes it easy to get the care you need. See a doctor at home 24/7 with Ascension Online Care. Visit Ascension.com/online care. No matter what pops up during your day, Ascension makes it easy to get the care you need. Anytime, anywhere. With Ascension Online Care. Visit Ascension.com/online care. You'll get it every time. Comfortable and energy efficient. When it gets hot outside, the inside of your home will feel like a bubblegum shave line. Your family wellness, you can focus today.
At Gulf Power, the safety of our crews, our community, our neighbors is number one. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, we have temporarily suspended non-emergency in-person visits while our crews continue to perform essential work in your neighborhoods. Please, if you see them working, it's important to maintain 6 feet of distance at all times for the health and safety of everyone in our community. It's just the neighborly thing to do.
We're a family family, brothers, and that family culture is what big law firms and you're just you walk in the room.
Posted in front of the top, selling dope till the sun comes down. Take a fuck, nigga, right off the map, with this whole 100 round. Young dog in the club with my Glock. You wanna play it, then this bitch going down. We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in a lounge. Walk him down, 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 walk him down. All that on him in Balenciaga on. My blood slime a nigga out just like an anaconda. You go against me, then you fuck just like a used condom. I roll them up and then I smoke them like some good guns. Still doing drive-bys, but I wanna walk them. If I can't find them, you know I'm gonna stalk them. Got some tape up on the scene, I had the white talk. Running from my gun, but my bullets had to posted in front of the top, selling dope till the sun comes down. Take a fuck, nigga, right off the map, when I hit him with this whole 100 round. Young dog in the club with my Glock. You wanna play it, then this bitch going down. We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in a lounge. Walk him down, walk him down, walk him down, walk him down. I was posted on the corner where the J's at. Roll up in the 4x4, pull up at the crib. I got red in my drink when I bought it soda. I remember praying that the feds never see the Motorola. Chopper got a chopper, make him do it back. Hey, my dog got down to walk him down. He need the racks, bitch. I've been taking all this codeine to the face. Got a lot of M's in the safe. Try to murder, then I beat the pace. I was just about to do race. Posted in front of the tribe, on the top, selling dope to the sun come down. Take a fuck, nigga, right off the map, When I hit him with this whole 100 round, young dog in the club with my Glock, You wanna play it, then this bitch going down. We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in a line. Walk him down, walk him down, walk him down, walk him down, walk him down,
Weeknights at 6:30 on Channel 3. So do we. What's replay? Friday Night Live Mystery Victims. The stars of the future. Friday Night Live replay. Saturday at 1, only on WFGX 35. Baptist Telephone. Receive care anywhere.
Posted in front of the job, selling dope to the sun come down. Take a fuck, nigga, right off the map, When I hit him with this whole 100 round, young dog in the club with my Glock, You wanna play it, then this bitch going down. We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in a clown. Walk him down, walk him down, walk him down, walk him down, walk him down.
Get out of that curtain, girl. Come out from over there. Kalani, get out from over there.
Retail shops.
Store Friday has been closed for more than a month now, during what's typically their busiest time. But come Monday, that will change for the Pensacola business, following the governor's guidance. Tina Crowley and Victoria Stabile, the mother and daughter duo, say they're opening up shop on Monday, making several changes to their operations. They want to make sure they're following the 25% capacity guidelines and keep everyone safe.
Keep it at under 10, and that includes our staff. So it depends on how many staff members we have working that day. Community has become our family, and so we would like to stay here. We would like to keep going the way we always have, and we hope that this situation gets under control.
Crowley says they plan to open a few hours in the mornings for customers to come in and gear the afternoon hours to appointment only. They're also looking into ways to sanitize the clothing if anyone tries it on. They plan to do that through steaming. Now, Crowley says the store is also laid out in a way that will make the social distancing, that 6 feet guideline, easy to accommodate. She says their business has managed to stay afloat during this time through online orders and through community support, which they are very thankful for. For now, reporting live, Danielle Polinar.
As some restaurants are getting ready to open their dining rooms at 25% capacity Monday, other local eateries aren't planning on changing anything just yet. The Channel 3 Sports Line explains.
Cub's Crawfish here is a popular small business in Pensacola, serving up that good old Southern comfort food. Like everyone else during this pandemic, they had to close off their dining room and focus on to-go orders. Despite having the ability to legally open their doors Monday at 25% capacity, owner Clay Copley says he's just not comfortable doing that right now. Not only is he concerned about safety, he feels it will cause unneeded chaos and confusion for his staff and customers, trying to change up the layout of the restaurant here and explain to customers why they're being turned away.
Publicity is what we have in mind. It's just as easy for folks to come and get their to go and just find a nice shady spot to sit down and eat, or in their car, or back at the office, or at home. Most of what we have here is good for 20 minutes. So you can take it home and enjoy it just as easy.
Clay says the business certainly took a financial hit when they had to stop dining. He said they had a temporary laying off some employees for now. He's thankful that his business has some loyal customers that keep on coming. He knows that the restaurants simply haven't been so lucky. Clay says he was able to couple with a 50% customer tax. Simply thought he showed us the hassle that goes to look at the kinks just to set things up for such a small few customers. He feels simply isn't worth it. Reporting from Fed Traffic, I'm Chris Ryan.
Tomorrow's Riches and Justin will be open from dawn to dusk. Includes deep on fast and fabrications. It excludes the James Lee Park and Hudson Beach State Park. City Council says retailers have to follow social distancing guidelines and stay within 6 feet of us. Now, Northwest Florida business and large parts of the reopening some of the previous incentives and outreach counties will only be open during certain periods. And all the restaurants are required to count at all
Children across the country make up a small percentage of the COVID-19 cases, but doctors know this level can quickly be stopped. Even cases of COVID-19 the number of infected children doesn't rise. But what medical doctors suggest the prevention starts at home. Dr. Kevin also suggests the low number of infected children prevents the risk of a spike in the general population. A drive-through coronavirus test site will open Saturday at the University of West Florida. It'll be at the SP2 parking lot just near the East Sports Complex. No food screening is required. Individuals will be able to stay inside their cars. They'll be open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's for all Sandy and San Jose residents. The testing site will be open 7 days a week for 2 weeks. Today, Santa Rosa County opened their first drive-through coronavirus test site. The testing is at Baghdad State Park. It is all for the day. The line is taking drive-through testing to other communities through Monday. The testing is only for Santa Rosa County residents who do not have a beach stream, but they're also going to need to know before you leave. You can bring children, but they have to be able to hold their heads still. We don't want little babies and things like that. We feel like there's resources for those testing sites. We also want people to know that when they come, we are going to ask for their health insurance information. It will pay for the COVID testing. If anybody doesn't have insurance, then we'll be taking care of it. The Land Grant Human Resources is working to help people who are concerned with this pandemic. The company says that they are passing away because of the pandemic. There are hundreds of other people who have been concentrated in industrial fields. So this is the one
First winning minute.
course, we've been announcing that beaches are opening back up. Of course, different for different counties, so you want to check our website for the latest information on that. But take a look here at the Hardee's Beach Camp, Hilton and Pensacola Beach. We'll check it again tomorrow and see what a difference a day makes here and how things are looking at the beach. The water safety chief says at Pensacola Beach they will be flying green flags for calm surf and generally safe swimming conditions there. Some other beaches go with a minimum flag of yellow, so that's the difference there. Our radar shows dry weather around here. All that rainy weather has moved on up the eastern seaboard, and nothing is headed our way for quite some time. We're falling in a dry weather pattern. Temperatures now are in the 70s, and we've got a nice cool overnight low that's going to drop down into the 50s. Pleasant weather again. A couple of days it will be sunny. We'll find out if there's any chance of rain ahead coming up.
The city of Sheriff's Office last year health identifying a person they say is connected to a recent shooting. They posted this surveillance video on their Facebook page. They believe this man in the video fired shots at Case Apartments on West Lane, Pensacola on April 8th. Under the code. They say he is a man in danger. Get the hell up! If he beats you, you're asked to call the
The sheriff's office also reported that on this 14-year-old Orion White, 16-year Pensacola applying for a surrender arrest. 11 o'clock last night, and he was left wearing a blue and yellow shirt and black leggings. He's got 5'7", with black hair and brown eyes. The contact the sheriff's office.
You can now start getting our country rules letter at Daily News by the time once again you can tell us the thing that says your
A New York City funeral home
y'all sit out so damn well.
Well, the city's mayor says what they did with the excess bodies.
Download the new Channel G News app now, sponsored by the 11 San Antonio Law Firm.
We've been doing a lot here on the Gulf Coast. For me, I've got a toddler, no child care, and severe weather on top of it all. America's first settlement has been through some serious times, so we're going to get through this.
If you or your child has been injured in any kind of accident, 111 can help. Firefighters are still working.
Get your black ass up there and sit the hell down, nigga. I'm calling man.
Call, text, or visit us online right away. Also, if you took Zantac and then developed cancer, call us today. Anytime, anywhere.
Go somewhere and sit down, girl. Y'all sit down.
We have enough available resources to insure just about anything in Florida at the best rates. With dozens of companies to choose from, you don't just get a policy, you get the best policy for you. That means savings and comfort, knowing you are covered. We're only a local phone call away, and you can stop by any of our 3 offices anytime for assistance. Florida Insurance Agency. Our policy is great service.
It's getting hot. Let Family Heating and Air prepare your air conditioner for this extreme summer test. A Bryant Factory authorized dealer. Schedule your HVAC inspection and tune-up today. AC, heating, refrigeration. You can always depend on family. Family Heating and Air. The humbly and the students. The health and safety of our local community have always come first. And right now, we're all safer at home. But should you need a vehicle, we have options to shop online. And a participating dealer will deliver it right to you. But to ease the financial strain, we'll make no payments for 4 months. Together, we can create a safer, better car buying experience. Get deals extending beyond for 84 months on the Tucson or Longhorn, or get up to $32.50 cash back on the Tucson. Visit buyhyundai.com for more than just a place. Let's start a line for your career, the next chapter, your future.
There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College.
Oh, hey, I'm a whore. Let me call you back.
Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes
Let me call you
all
right
begin
back.
here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Oh, okay. I gotta stop a payment.
The businesses in Alabama have the green light to reopen for it to the outside finger outlet and fully open.
All right, baby, love you.
Well, Stu, if you ride through the Tanger outlets right now, it's still pretty quiet, but a store manager tells me she expects that will completely change. By tomorrow, a number of the storefronts here inside the mall have their lights on and there are cars parked outside, but it's unclear right now when or if many of these retailers will reopen today or if that will happen tomorrow morning instead. I spoke to Tanger Outlets management and I'm told they were expecting to hear from store owners about their plans as well as to hear from corporate about what's going to happen, but as of now that has not happened. According to the Tanger Outlets website, there are a total of 98 stores inside the outlet mall, which with the governor's latest order will be allowed to reopen as long as they maintain at most a 50% occupancy rate. Right now we're waiting on Tanger Outlet management to get back to us about the possible plans to reopen. We'll have that throughout the evening. Guys.
Coming up, what U.S. intelligence officials are saying about the origins of the coronavirus.
These are unprecedented times, and Subaru is responding with unprecedented offers. I'm Billy Anderson, and now through April 30th, get 0% financing for 63 months on all new 2020 Subaru Ascent, Forester, Outback, Legacy, and Impreza models. Plus, no payments for 90 days is available. Call us today. We can deliver a car to you to test drive and do the paperwork at your home or office. Anderson Subaru, Highway 29, just north of Car City, Pennsylvania.
Subaru for you. If you want to protect your kids like my dad protects me, come to YBC-UPPINGLOxCKz. We got the best prices around.
I'm Chris Smith, owner of YBC Gun and Outdoors in Milton, Florida. And we know the most important thing in life is our family. That's why with our highly knowledgeable staff and huge selection of firearms, we make it as easy as possible to get what you need to protect your family. So stop relying on someone else for the safety of your family. Come to YBC Gun on Highway 90 in Milton, Florida.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Looking for a computer upgrade? Halifax Computers in downtown Pensacola has a wide selection of new and refurbished PC and Apple products. And we're constantly updating our inventory. All the processor power and all the savings, complete with manufacturer warranty on all HPs, inside and out. Halifax Computers has an expert staff ready to answer your questions. Walk in and ask about any of our technical services. Get more with your tech budget at Halifax Computers. We'll keep you up and running.
Time for a new roof? Give us a call at DAC Roofing. DAC Roofing is a licensed and insured, locally owned and operated company. Doug has been in business here for over 20 years. DAC Roofing can repair and install shingle, metal, and low-pitch roof systems. DAC Roofing backs up their roof installs with a 7-year install warranty. Residential and commercial, military and senior discount. Financing options available. Free estimates. Call DAC Roofing today, where we do what we say we're going to do.
Imagine Steve Harvey is single. Tell me why he should take you on a date.
I'll show you a good time.
And you win. Family Feud.
Weeknights at 6:30 on Channel 3.
There's never been a better time for millionaire because it's on a whole new night. Tonight, the men select the work way.
I didn't embarrass myself anymore. Can we just go home?
Who wants to be a millionaire? Tonight on ABC.
Would you volunteer to get the coronavirus to help test a vaccine? I'm Josie Sturman for Spotlight on America. The people willing to put themselves at risk to protect us all.
Channel 3 News Special Report. Tonight at Jack.
U.S. intelligence officials have concluded that the coronavirus was not man-made or genetically modified. They have explored the theory that the coronavirus escaped the Chinese lab. Today they ruled out the possibility that the virus was bioengineered. The Director of National Intelligence says his office will continue to investigate the origin of the outbreak.
Today, the mayor of New York City says it's absolutely unacceptable that a funeral home in Brooklyn stored bodies in moving trucks, U-Hauls, at the
Bro, I got like a YBC, bro, and I'm gonna wait to like get some clothes, but I got some new food.
I've been seeing rival trucks,
shoes, but
refrigerator truck there with people loading bodies on it constantly all day.
I'm just trying to get me some, some dribble move, you know what I'm saying?
Channel 3 First Warning Weather Net is sponsored by East Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical. Here is Chief Meteorologist Alan Strong.
Well,
had these hits of rain here and there just a little bit yesterday, and now we're falling into a dry pattern, and this is going to hold in place for a while. As you look at our radar imagery, you can see that there's nothing showing up to indicate rain for today. All the rain is way down off South Florida and right on up the eastern seaboard is where we're seeing some rain there and even some thunderstorms. As we take a look at our weather patterns, this is what we have to set up. You can see a couple areas of low pressure from the Appalachians on up towards the Great Lakes, and then that rain out ahead of those systems. How about this? High pressure, big H on the map. Happy weather. As you can see, that is going to be kind of slowly drifting over the southeast and over our area, and that means we are going to have nice calm conditions as it just kind of controls the weather and brings in settled weather here over the northern Gulf Coast. So it's going to dry things out for us for quite a while. We're going to just kind of sit into a dry weather pattern with that high dominating. So future cast dry weather, just a little change in our winds, not much though, just a little shift here and there. I'll run right on through this. As you can see, on into the weekend, sunshine here for the next several days. Temperatures 70s here around the area, mainly upper 70s, and overnight we're going to be cooling things back down. Temperatures will drop back into the 50s, so late tonight and then into tomorrow morning, you'll notice some cool weather. If you take the dog out for a walk, you'll notice it feels nice there during these late night and morning hours. But during the day tomorrow, we want to back up into the upper 70s to maybe even around 80 degrees or so. So we're bringing those temperatures up as well heading into the weekend a little bit, especially during those daytime hours overnight as well. There's a view from Portofino as we're still looking at a little bit of surf there. It's expected to continue to calm heading into tomorrow. We're going to be checking out these cams along the coast tomorrow here on our newscast and showing you what's up with the coastal areas as the beaches are reopening. For more on specifically what you can expect for your county or the different counties, head to our website, weartv.com. But from Escambia County and from Water Safety Chief Dave Greenwood, he expects calm conditions, safe swimming, and green flags to be flying there until the water temperatures in the low 70s. There's a Safe Shores report, and our Seato Marine forecast also showing that seas shouldn't be too bad. You know, that's going out 20 nautical miles, seas running at about 1 to 2 there. Winds will be north and then shifting toward more of the south. We'll get a little bit of that onshore breeze here as we head into the afternoon hours. Let's take a view now as we head down toward the coast again and keep it there. That's the Hardee's Beach Cam. Hilton at Pensacola Beach is where it is, and no doubt we'll be looking at this to see how things have changed for tomorrow. So Saturday and Sunday, we are expecting highs to run up into the 80s, probably mid to low 80s there. Overnight lows will start to rise as well. Next week, it's warm into the 80s and dry. I mean, look at that. Really no chance for rain as we take it all the way through the middle of the week and toward the end of the week.
Nursing homes in our area cost about $8,000 per month. Medicaid has rules about what assets you can and cannot keep. I'm J. Mark Fisher. I'm Bentley Fisher. Give us a call for more information about the Medicaid rules and the legal documents you might need.
This is it. Your worst nightmare. Your car broke down. Now you've heard that it could cost you a fortune in repair bills. That's unless you have CarShield, the #1 auto protection company in the country. When you're protected by CarShield, it goes like this. First, Go Truck takes your vehicle to the mechanic of your choice. The cost of the towing, nothing when you have CarShield. Next, you'll likely need a rental car when your vehicle is being repaired, right? CarShield gets that covered too. Then comes the best part of all. When you pick your vehicle up, you won't have that big auto repair bill to worry about. CarShield gets your shop paid, and you're back on the road worry-free. Imagine driving with that kind of peace of mind. Call or go online right now to get an affordable CarShield plan for your vehicle. Whether you have a small problem like a power window motor that could cost you a few $100s, or a big problem like an engine or transmission that could cost you thousands of dollars, you're taken care of.
You better not throw up. Go to the bathroom.
#1 auto protection.
You better not throw up.
CarShield administrators have paid out more
I'm going to the
than
bathroom.
$1 billion in auto repairs.
Yeah.
And CarShield has helped hundreds of thousands of people
And
just
just
like
for throw up on me.
CarShield is.
You better not low bar.
So if your vehicle has 5,000 to 150,000 miles, just tell us the make and model of your car or truck and get an instant plan quote. In a matter of minutes, you can get your coverage started. It's inevitable. As your car or truck ages, Parts and components are bound to fail. You can risk it, but caution. Call 1-800-423-4605 now for your free instant protection report. That's 1-800-423-4605. 1-800-423-4605.
Is your
doldrums? Vermont Advisors has been finding the wind so its clients
So
can sail
doggone
into
nasty,
their
never keep that toy out your damn mouth. Yeah, I'm tasting to try to see if it's done. I can't
Former Trump
get
associate
my
Roger
mouth
Stone is now appealing his
It is loaded with hot
business
sauce.
also appealing executive order denying him being trial. He was convicted in November on multiple charges, including lying to Congress, tampering with a witness, and obstructing the House investigation. Stone was the sixth Trump aide or advisor to be convicted on charges brought from Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election.
Joe Biden's campaign announcing the formation of a committee to find a potential running mate. The committee including Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti and former Connecticut Senator Christopher Dodd. Now, in the past, Biden has promised to choose a woman as his running mate. He says he hopes the vetting process will be done by July.
Chick-fil-A will begin selling meal kits next week. They're offering a chicken parmesan kit for two for $15. It includes 2 chicken fillets, sauce, and cheese. Can be delivered or just ordered at the drive-thru. They're also offering a family meal deal, which includes 30 chicken nuggets and a gallon of their sweet tea. Those products go on sale beginning May 4th.
Chime In is sponsored by Stillwater's Daily Medical Spa.
It is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. If you've got a shelter pet, send us your pictures. Just text WPAR-TV to 95577 or use the Chime In tab on the website. You can see your picture of your little critters right here on the air.
We'll be right back.
Are you tired, moody, experiencing extra weight or hot flashes? Wellness for Weight Loss offers unique bioidentical hormone therapy specific to your needs. No more messy creams.
We've developed a sublingual tablet that the patient puts under the tongue. It dissolves in 1 to 2 minutes. It's absorbed immediately into the bloodstream. The end result is to use the correct medication and use the lowest effective dose.
Come see the difference. Call Wellness and Weight Loss today.
Different is what makes us better.
Girl, ain't no more in that bowl. Go somewhere, get your cup and sit down somewhere.
Some people say there are many Floridas. But in this moment, we're one. We might not share the same concerns, responsibility, joy, or fear, but we all share the same hope to stay healthy and get through this together.
Girl, ain't nothing else in that damn bowl.
One place we call home.
Go somewhere and get your cup and sit down.
If you need new furniture, you can shop online or check our website for open showrooms. We're here for you with beautiful furniture, 60-month interest-free financing with no minimum purchase and always low prices. Now we're here for you with new delivery options too, like free doorway delivery. Get your order straight to your door. Dedicated team deliver and set up your furniture in home. Selection, value, and trust. That's rooms to go tonight.
The push and pull as several states take that next step. How will workers be protected? Plus, the new treatment hoax with so much at stake. Tonight, turn to ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
We thank you for joining us and hope to see you again at 6. ABC's World News is just ahead.
Yes, I'm trying to go over my bank record, and I see where Gillis took out
Receive care
$50
anywhere.
and took out $200 and some dollars supposed to come out of my bank account, but they took it out twice. I'm trying to see, did they take it out twice? And the $51 I'm trying to stop them from coming out of my bank account. Come on.
Channel 3 Sports covering local games and events you won't see anywhere else. The big plays made by your
Channel 3 Sports News, sponsored by Northwest Florida State College.
This is Stu Ramsey, President and CEO of Penn. At the Penn Air Federal Credit Union, we promise to respect and value the trust you place in us. Although our day-to-day lives may look very different, the mission at Penn Air remains the same, enhancing lives through exceptional service, strength, and financial solutions. As we continue to navigate these uncharted waters, know that Penn Air is here for you every step of the way, and we'll get through this together.
Imagine flexibility organized by design. Custom closets, garages, home offices, and more. Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off plus free installation. Call 1-800-5-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Maybe you don't want to wear a certified trial lawyer for your future. Maybe having a lawyer that has millions of dollars in jury verdicts and hundreds of millions of dollars in settlements is just not a big factor for you. Perhaps you don't care if your injury lawyer is the highest rated $2 million. And is board certified in civil trial by the Florida Bar and the National Board of Trial Advocacy. Maybe you don't care for your injury case, even if it's the same no-fee, no-cost admission. Wait, maybe you should. Tonight, the coronavirus here in the U.S. 24 hours after word of a possible treatment. Now, news tonight on the behind-the-scenes effort to speed up the vaccine. How soon here in the U.S.? And tonight, what the U.S. intelligence community is now saying about the origins of this virus. Tonight, Dr. Anthony Fauci on whether the U.S. could have a vaccine by the end of the year. Vice President Mike Pence today touring a General Motors plant in Indiana making ventilators. Wearing a mask after the uproar over those images of him at the Mayo Clinic. With COVID patients and healthcare workers, they all had masks. He did not. Mrs. Pence defending him today. Also tonight, that rare statement from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence saying they are looking into where this virus wasn't in America. With the statement from U.S. intelligence, U.S. death toll now nears 63,000. We're across this country tonight with several states set to reopen, but how do you do it without risking a second wave of the outbreak? This evening, some states, including Illinois, still several days from their peak. American families, workers in dire need of help. The new numbers tonight, 3.8 million unemployment claims in the last week. Now 30 million Americans since this started. Tonight, workers who have filed for unemployment but still haven't heard. We're with one worker, the error message she received just today. And what if you're a worker in a state lifting those stay-at-home orders? Does that mean you can no longer get unemployment? More states now weighing in. Tonight, inside one meat processing plant, ABC News obtaining video showing workers close together, some without masks. At least 22 meat processing plants in this country already shut down. 6,500 infections among the workers. And this evening, the employees who say they do not feel safe. And the race for 2020, tonight, Democratic leaders are being pressed for answers after an allegation against Joe Biden. A former staffer accusing him of sexual assault in a Senate office building in 1993. The campaign tonight denying it. And what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said just today. This is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir. Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Thursday night. And we begin tonight with news on the effort to speed up the vaccine here in the U.S. as President Trump's guidelines to slow the spread are set to expire today. Many states slowly set to carefully reopen amid concerns over triggering a possible second wave. All of this as the number of coronavirus cases is still rising in at least 18 states. The death toll in the U.S. is now nearing 63,000, and there is word tonight. President Trump wants a vaccine by the end of the year, reportedly calling for hundreds of millions of doses by the beginning of the year. Dr. Anthony Fauci tonight on whether that's possible, making the doses before we know if it works and which vaccine the team will choose.
This comes 24 hours after the president and Dr. Fauci said the drug remdesivir shows promise in treating the coronavirus, showing early signs it might be able to block the virus and shorten the duration of symptoms. Set to be fast-tracked by the FDA now for emergency use. All of this tonight as the president levels a new accusation just a short time ago. It comes hours after U.S. intelligence officials weighed in a rare move on the origins of the virus in Wuhan, China, acknowledging they are investigating where it came from, whether in a lab or in a market or elsewhere. But so far saying they agree with the scientific community that it was not man-made or genetically modified. The president saying late today he has seen information that gives him, quote, a high degree of confidence the coronavirus originated from the Wuhan Institute of Virology. We will carefully get to it all tonight, and we begin here with ABC's Whit Johnson in New York.
Less than 24 hours after the coronavirus task force announced promising results for its drug that would help treat the virus, remdesivir. Tonight comes word the president is working to fast-track something else, a vaccine. The plan, called Operation Warp Speed, is the administration's new effort to speed up the timeline for a vaccine by the end of the year.
I hope we're going to have a vaccine and literally to fast-track it like you've never seen before.
The government and the military teaming up with industry to mass-produce doses of the vaccine by January 2021. Today, Dr. Anthony Fauci pressed, is that feasible?
I was saying in January and February that it would be a year to 18 months. So January is a year. So it isn't that much that I originally said, but you don't wait until you get an answer before you start manufacturing. You at risk proactively start making it, assuming it's going to work.
What's unclear is which vaccine the White House task force is going to take a chance on. Also today, Vice President Mike Pence seen for the first time wearing a mask entering a ventilator facility after an uproar 48 hours ago not wearing one at a visit to the Mayo Clinic. Today, the Vice President's wife saying he didn't know.
It was actually after he left Mayo Clinic that he found out that they had a policy of asking everyone to wear a mask.
And after questions were raised weeks ago about where the virus came from,
and then they took out $51
agreeing with the wide scientific consensus that the COVID-19 virus was not man-made or genetically modified, but added they will continue to examine if it was the result of an accident in a laboratory in Wuhan. The president was asked about it moments ago.
They wouldn't let us take that out. But you ain't ordering things for $51 yourself twice.
Was the origin of this virus? Yes.
Well, then she said you need to call the store and the script because they already took my money.
Unprecedented steps to fight the spread of the virus by sanitizing public transit. Images of the homeless sleeping on subways prompted the governor to shut down subway and commuter trains overnight starting next week, every 24 hours to be disinfected. Frontline workers will be offered free rides.
They're on those trains. They deserve to be kept safe. They deserve to have a clean, safe ride to and from work.
They took it out twice, $51.59 and $51.60.
The numbers statewide on the decline.
What did they take that out the card?
People died in just 24 hours.
They got put that money back.
Peak not expected for another 2 weeks.
If they don't, then I'm going to have to call the bank.
This
do this, and they're going to cancel my card. And the only way I can get a new card, I get a point.
So this is the new routine every time you go into a park. Every time. In California, locking down, closing beaches in Orange County after large crowds flocked to the coast last week.
Let me know what they say.
We saw on a few of the beaches were disturbing. I was very candid about that.
Los Angeles County reported its largest single-day surge in cases on Wednesday. But the mayor of L.A. is looking ahead, announcing an ambitious plan to offer a coronavirus test to all residents, regardless of symptoms. Across the country, at least 32 states now easing some restrictions by the end of next week. Cases of cases still rising at least 8
What? Shut up! You shut up, nigga. I'll whoop the heck out of you.
Remdesivir. For some doctors believes it's safe. Here celebrating her 46th birthday after surviving 11 days on a ventilator.
Grateful. I'm very, very grateful to be alive.
Griselda's
Stop fast.
3 days into the treatment.
That's what the
Very hopefully more study is needed, but that was
Right
great
here,
to see Whit back with us live tonight. And I want to get back to his plans for a vaccine. They're hoping by January. So many questions on this Whit tonight from people at home, I'm sure. How many doses does the task force think they can produce? And in order to produce that number, do they have to choose a vaccine before knowing if it works? And I took note of that number from the World Health Organization today, saying there are more than 100 vaccines out there around the world. So how do you pick which one?
Alright, come on.
Exactly, David. That's right. 100 vaccines in the works, including 8 which are currently
Get off of that car. Sit down.
They could produce
get y'all put somewhere. Sit down.
by January, but at this point, it's unclear which vaccine will actually work and which vaccine the task force will ultimately get behind. David, Rick Johnson leading us off tonight. Rick, thank you as always. And now the American workers and the new members on the U.S. 3.8 million workers filing unemployment claims last week alone. Now 30 million jobs lost in 6 weeks. Here were the workers tonight still waiting to hear back after.
Who's your mom?
This young Bradley McCullough and his wife Ellen Cole for breaching their contract to pay her.
Now he's standing up on the damn cop.
The defendants
He's hard-headed. That's why man
and you
was
have an agreement with him.
Yes. What was your arrangement with this payment?
The payments that I made were
You gonna look as stupid as you want, I'm gonna beat your ass.
You have nothing to do with construction.
Now get up there and sit the hell down.
To paint your house, and you had to follow it.
Now get up again.
You were going to pay that $800. You acknowledge that? Or you were going to give him a piece of equipment. What kind of equipment?
It was one Craftsman lawn tractor and 3 attachments.
In addition to painting the house for this $800, the Craftsman, he was going to mow your lawn for 6 months. He came to the house, which you acknowledge, correct?
Correct, that's right.
This was the house that you were fixing up to either rent or sell, I see.
Yes.
And in 1 or 2 payments, you were paying $800.
$788, to be exact.
Close enough.
Yes.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Your Honor, we agreed that I would get him the Craftsman upon completion of
That's fine, so he was partially paid.
I'm not sure if you're suggesting that I should have given him the Craftsman.
No, not at all. But suggesting to you your request is ridiculous.
25 words or less.
This is a show where every word counts.
Place bets.
I could do it at 19. 16. Oh, really? Yeah.
Give clues.
Lunar, pancake, flip.
Run.
Older woman, love.
Best words.
Tattoo.
Vest. Win money. 25 words or less. Weeknights at 8 on UTV 44.
If you're injured in an accident, don't wait. The choice is simple.
Don't hesitate. Call Dean Wade. The insurance company knew that name.
A good lawyer shouldn't cost you more. They should get more. Call 265-1000. Dean Waite and Associates.
The undeniable.
You know, I always say, you don't even have to leave your house. We'll come to you. But due to the coronavirus, we're suspending our normal in-person house calls and conducting new client interviews by telephone and FaceTime, just like I'm doing with you right now. So if you've been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle and would like a free consultation, call 888-8888. You still don't have to leave your house. We'll come to you electronically.
Call 888-8888 now.
That's Double on WJTC 34.3.
When you're injured, you may only have one opportunity for justice.
Only that firm with a track record of results.
Because I want more, and I knew I deserved more.
Don't hesitate. Call Dean Waite. Call 265-1000. Dean Waite and Associates. Closed captioning is provided by
If new financial obstacles stand between you and your medicine, they're going to be able to help. YBC-UPPINGLoxCKz has been providing free AbbVie medicines to qualifying patients for nearly 30 years. And in today's difficult times, making sure patients have access to our medicines matters more than ever. Find out if you're eligible at AbbVie.com/MyAbbVieAssist.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Jalen Code says Bradley McCullough breached their contract to paint her house. Bradley is countersuing for money owed for services rendered.
Now, in one or two payments, you were paid $800.
$788, to be exact.
And then the job was not finished. You never gave her the craft, correct? Nor was to work for you for 6 months and mow your lawn. During the course of your you weren't there.
Ain't no gummy.
Mr. McCullough told her that it was going to be more expensive.
What is that? Give me that.
That you originally
Give me that.
and you were asking for an additional sum of money. What was that?
At the beginning, I was asking for more money, but at the final agreement that I tried to make with her was that I would do it for the same exact
I understand exactly what the agreement was. You both acknowledged what the agreement was. The agreement was $800, the craftsman, and the 6 months lawn care.
Yes, right.
But at some point while you were painting, you were in contact with her and you told her that it would be more money, that there was more work that had to be done. Correct?
Correct.
How much more money did you want?
I just wanted enough money to get the job done.
How much more money did you ask her for?
Enough to buy the paint.
You asked her for a specific amount of money.
Your Honor, I don't recall exactly how much I asked.
And if you don't recall, say I don't recall. How much money, Ms. Coates, did he ask you for?
He asked for $1,150.
And that's why we're here.
Yes, and I have the emails.
Okay, so you have a lawsuit, and you have a lawsuit for breach of contract. Your lawsuit, Ms. Coates, is you're asking now for $5,000, which is absolutely ridiculous. And you're asking for $1,500 for services rendered, and you were paid $800. Now, you never completed the job in the house, correct?
That's correct.
How large a house is it? Is it a 3-bedroom house? Is it a 2-bedroom condo?
It's a fairly large house. I don't. It's
You went to the house.
4 bedrooms, Your Honor, with an extra room and a spare room downstairs.
Oh, great. You went there. That's your problem.
Yes.
I mean, it's not that you gave this off a blind. You went to the house and looked at the house. That was the arrangement that you made. How many bedrooms did you finish painting?
I didn't get to any of the bedrooms.
Okay, 0 bedrooms.
Unless you count one of the bedrooms downstairs.
Okay, 0 bedrooms.
1 bedroom.
None of the 4 bedrooms. Well, are there 4 bedrooms plus another room?
I don't know how to describe the house. There's so many rooms in there. It has a closet, and it's in the basement.
Are the bedrooms upstairs?
The bedrooms are upstairs, Your Honor, yes.
How many upstairs bedrooms are there?
I had 2 of them ready to be painted. I didn't paint any of them.
How many bedrooms are there upstairs?
There are 3 bedrooms upstairs, Your Honor.
And none were painted?
None were painted.
Is there a living room?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was the living room painted?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there a dining room?
Yes, Your Honor.
Dining room painted?
No, Your Honor.
Is there a kitchen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you paint the kitchen?
No, Your Honor.
Well, it's not that you finished 3/4 of the work, Mr. McCullough. I mean, if a house has 3 bedrooms, a living room, dining room, and kitchen, and you painted none of the bedrooms.
Your Honor, if I can, for just 1 second, explain the size of the house and the different rooms that are in there.
Absolutely not. You went there, you quoted her a price. You made a contract.
Yes.
She's suing you for breaching that contract. You're not entitled to $5,000, madam, because you didn't, as a matter of fact, turn over the craftsman to him. Correct?
Yes, that's correct. The $5,000 is comprised of, the $5,000 is for me having to hire someone to complete the job and to go over his work, as well as the lost rent and the money that I'll have to pay to have the lawn mowed.
That's ridiculous. You didn't complete your end of the contract, which was giving him $800 and the craftsman. That was the payment.
I'm going to make a base page for y'all on my
the contract was
like
not
a
fully
baby
executed.
page page for y'all.
Nor did he
Like
finish
this
the job.
video for y'all. Give me 100 subscribers in here right now.
Yes, he was paid the $800.
He was partially paid.
Yes, because he painted 2 rooms.
He was partially paid.
Right. I'm not sure if you're suggesting that I should have given him the craftsman despite the fact that he
not at all. Not at all. But what I'm suggesting to you is your request is ridiculous.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
As a professional, he either had to suck it up and finish the job, or you could have said to him, listen, I'm not going to pay you any more money. And he says, I'm walking away from this job. He breached the contract. The only question is, what are your damages?
COVID-19 has changed our way of life. Streets are empty. Local businesses closed. Their owners trying to stay in business and can't.
I'm going to make a good 2K. I'm not 2K. Yeah, 2K is crazy for y'all. Like this video right now. Or y'all get bad luck for 5 years.
Give us a call. We'll review your policy and give advice without anyone having to come to our office. There's also no fee unless we collect for you. We are Maloney Alliance, and we will still personally return your call.
Attention Medicare recipients. Medicare has expanded benefits to help you during these uncertain times. Coverage may now include many benefits to help you while at home. To find out what new Medicare Advantage benefits you can get in your area code, call the Medicare Coverage Helpline now.
Hi, I'm Joe Namath. I called the Medicare Coverage Helpline and they instantly looked up my coverage. In this one simple call, they offered to enroll me in a plan that includes rides to medical appointments, private home aides, doctors and nurses' visits by telephone, and even home-delivered meals.
Get what you're entitled to. Coverage may now also include dental, home-delivered prescriptions, no deductibles, and no copays. Don't delay. Call to see if the new benefits are available in your area.
Call the number on your screen now.
Let it be.
It's free.
Call 1-800-683-2200. That's 1-800-683-2200 now.
You probably think all pads are the same. They either leak or feel like a diaper. But have you tried Always Infinity Flex Foam? It's the only pad made of flex foam, not fluff, so it works differently. Flex foam continuously pulls fluid away from your body so the top stays dry. And unlike other pads, it locks fluid away along the bottom layer, so you can't even feel it. Even on heavy days, Flex Foam absorbs 50% more. That's 7 times more than you may need. And it doesn't budge. 0 leaks and 0 feel is possible with Always Infinity Flex Foam.
If you or a loved one has been injured in any kind of accident, Long and Long can help. Don't wait to get the legal help you need. Call, text, or visit us online right away. Also, if you took Zantac and then developed cancer, call us today. Here's to the ones who deliver our meals and medicine, to the ones who clean every surface until they know we're safe. Here's to the ones who brave illness every day. Here's to you from all of us.
That was you get. That was you get. Sit down.
Real cases, real people. Jalen Code says Bradley McCoy breached their contract to paint her house. Bradley is countersuing for money owed for services rendered.
Okay, you want him to pay for rental that you didn't get? I mean, if you made a good deal with him to paint for the craftsman and $800, and then you had to go and hire somebody else to do the rest of the job, and that cost you $3,000, that means you made a very cheap deal with him.
Well, no, Your Honor. I have here the value of the craftsman plus the attachments, which, I mean, Your Honor, this is a $3,000 lawnmower, which we were valuing at half.
Okay, I'm not gonna make the big face. I mean, the baby doll.
I would have had he completed the job. You are absolutely right. He breached the contract. He breached the contract by not completing the job. The only question is, what are your damages? He breached the contract by changing the rules in the middle of the game by saying, I can't complete this job for the $800 plus the craftsman. I need more money. I don't have enough paint. I need another. So he clearly, you had an agreement, and as a professional, he either had to suck it up and finish the job and say, next time I'm going to take my tape measure and figure out exactly what it is to paint. Or you could have said to him, listen, I'm not going to pay you any more money. That's it. I'm done. And he says, I'm walking away from this job. And he decided to walk away from the job. He breached the contract. The only question is, what are your damages?
Right. So I also want to add that in addition to the $800, I bought the supplies that he would need to paint, including the brushes and the rollers.
You hired somebody else to paint that.
Right.
Okay, so let's get rid of all the other things. The lost rent that you didn't have.
Well, it's important, if I may interrupt, I'm sorry, that she asked me to leave, to not paint anymore.
That's false.
Well, you were asking for more money.
I had to stop asking for money at that point, and I just wanted to get the job done.
That's false.
Well, you hadn't. How long were you there?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks, and you got through with maybe 20% of the job, according to you.
No, that's not correct.
Well, you didn't do the bedroom. You didn't do the kitchen. You didn't do the dining room.
If I want you, I can text you. You understand that? Now get over there and sit down.
There's a basement downstairs that's almost 900 square feet just in the basement, with the hallway and everything.
Just a second. Did you do the downstairs, the basement?
Yes.
Did the basement?
Yes.
Did you do the hallways?
Just the hallway and the basement.
Do you got where I'm going? You were there 3 weeks ago.
I do.
You breached the contract.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't give me that shit over there.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Put it on your head.
Closed captioning sponsored by.
Rely on the experts at 1-800-VET-MEDS for the same medications as the vet, but up to 30% less. With fast free shipping, visit petmeds.com today.
My doctor recommended FD Guard for my meal-triggered indigestion. She told me FD Guard with its natural ingredients can help. Ask your doctor about non-prescription FD Guard.
Now available at Walmart.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. America's survival depends on you. The people who drive to difficult jobs. You stock the shelves, bring supplies, and deliver hope. The idea that it's all going to be okay. That's why at Safe Auto, we want to help you as much as you help us. So now, we're waiving fees to make low monthly payments even more. Because the only way we're going to get through this is together. Safe Auto. Now, more than ever, play it safe.
Why buy scented oil plug-ins that don't last as long? Switch to Airwick for fragrance that lasts up to 60 days. That's 20% longer than other brands. So your home smells true to nature for longer. Switch to Airwick. I've tried the $200 cream, the $400 creams. Olay Regenerous Micro Sculpting Cream makes my skin feel so hydrated. I can face anything with my whole head. And my latest beauty secret for grass-fed skin, Olay Regenerous Cream Cleanser. After my car wreck, I knew I had to do something fast. A friend told me to unleash the power of the hammer. Mike's shut up! $350,000.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, unleash the power of the hammer. Call me right now.
Okay, well, they already So once they get through breaking it down, they won't go back and get that 67 yards. Touchdown.
What a call by Kelly. Look at the green field. Elvin airs it out, and he's able to get complete inside the 10-5 touchdown. El Paso, his third of the night, 65 yards. Pass wants to go over the middle. This one complete to Miles. And just through the corner, touchdown. Trojans. They have 3 wide. 43 yards.
UTV 34 Friday Night Rev straight to the best ball.
After my car wreck, the insurance company barely offered me enough money to cover my medical bills. I trusted Mike Slocum, the Alabama Hammer. He got me $600,000. You can trust the Alabama Hammer.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me right now.
Have you been cheated? Go to JudgeJudy.com. Like us on Facebook. And follow us on Twitter.
You breached the contract. The only question is what the damages are. Did you hire somebody else to do the job? Okay. Do you have the full contract with that person to do the job? I just want to see, because they should have given you credit for the basement room, the basement hallway. I want to see what they charged.
Well, actually, the contractor who painted who painted the house stated that.
Don't tell me what they stated. That's hearsay.
Okay, well, you'll see on the invoice that I have here that they repainted the basement because they didn't find Mr. McCulloch's work up to standard.
You paid him $800. Yes. You probably did $800 worth of work. You paid 2 rooms, $400 a room. There's no question that he worked there.
Yes, and he got that.
There's no question that he worked there, and he worked.
Yes,
and he worked $800 worth.
Yes, and he got that. I'm not asking for that back.
That's very good. Your case is dismissed. We're done.
Excuse me, step out.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
And on the next Judge Judy.
I'll tell you what happened. Judge Judy gets the last word.
They don't keep me here because I'm gorgeous. They keep me here because I'm smart.
He quit the job.
Her attitude sucks. It sucked from the very beginning.
He said the house is bigger than he thought it was.
I was trying to do her a favor. She seemed like she needed some help, and I was just trying to help her out. And this is what I get.
I don't know if he measured it. That's his job.
Be careful who you work for.
He started Gowns for Good, collecting graduation gowns to donate them as protective gear, packing them up. And tonight he tells us he's donated more than 4,000 graduation gowns. Well, back in Texas, 15-year-old Valerie and her big donation. The doctors, nurses, and healthcare workers all grateful. We thank Valerie and Nathaniel, too. We'll see you tomorrow.
Northwest Florida businesses are the heart and soul of our communities. Channel 3 News supports the hardworking men and women that keep our neighborhoods going strong. Visit WBAC.com/open for business to find out how you can safely support our local businesses.
You're getting a refund. Let Volkers upgrade your tired old drafty windows and make your house comfortable and energy efficient. When it gets hot outside, the inside of your home will feel like a bubblegum shave ice. Your family will love you for it. Call Volkers today.
I want both of my shoes.
What you do right here?
Bring me both of my shoes, boy.
I'm Chris Smith, owner of Gulf Coast Gun and Outdoors in Milton, Florida. We know the most important thing in life is
my
family.
shoes.
That's why with our highly knowledgeable staff and huge selection of firearms, we make it as easy as possible to get what you need to protect your family. So stop relying on someone else for the safety of your family. Come to Gulf Coast Gun, Highway 90, Milton, Florida.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Family Heating and Air wants to say thank you to all our customers. Thanks to your support, we've achieved the prestige.
Northwest Florida's news station. This is Channel 3 DD6.
Yeah, you want to smoke? Oh, young nigga, what? Young nigga, what? So what do you want from me? I really want you. So what do you want from me? 'Cause all I want is you. I really want you. I hope you want my too. I want you in my arms. You won't be number two. 'Cause baby girl, you know that I just want you. So what do you want from me? 'Cause all I want is you. I really want you. I hope you want my too. I want you in my arms. You won't be number two. 'Cause baby girl, you know that I just want you. I can take it back to my place. Yeah, this could be our place. Baby, please come my way. Watch your love, no heartbreak. Don't really be fake, cause I'm alone. It won't snatch my chain and stay on me. My girl got cheese. She's mixed Chinese. Yo, girl, do the Melly pose. Left to stay on froze. Baby, come and get closer. Call me when it's all hard to go. Baby, come here, come ride on my boat. Baby, come back with me. Let's end the night on a high note. So what do you want from me? 'Cause all I want is you. I really want you. And I hope you want my too. I want you in my arms. You won't be number two. 'Cause baby, girl, you know that I just want you. So what do you want from me? 'Cause all I want is you. I really want you. And I hope you want my too. I want you in my arms. You won't be number two. 'Cause baby, girl, you know that I just want you. No, here we go. You moving fast and slow. Oh no, here we go. Baby, can you put on the show? Oh no, here we go. Still moving fast and slow. Oh no, here we go. Baby, please put on the show. Baby, come relax me on the shore. I'm
Continue to stay in the line you can and take care of yourself. Dr. Tuttle says her practice is taking the most precaution in regards to their patients' health and safety.
If Drew didn't film it, then it ain't filmed right.
May only be an estimate, but that small percentage could be a contributing factor in whether or not there is another spike in the coronavirus here in the United States. Reporting for Channel 3 News, I'm Tanner Stewart.
Tropical Boutique Store Forest.
Mama,
We have temporarily suspended non-emergency in-person visits while our crews continue to perform essential work in these. Please, if you see them working, it's important.
You guys, later.